Moraima Gutierrez is Connecticut's Deputy District Director for the Small Business Administration. She joins us live now in studio. I can't think of a better way to wrap up Women's History Month with you. So thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, Taylor. It's an honor to be here.
Well, it's an honor to have you. So there are so many incredible leaders and trailblazers in our community, and you are certainly one of them. But tell me a little bit more about your story and the work that you do specifically for small businesses and small business owners.
Sure. Well, I mean, I have to just go back a few decades. So my parents migrated to the United States in 1965 from the Dominican Republic. And they already had entrepreneurship in their blood because my grandparents were coffee growers.
Okay.
So Dominican Republic actually has the highest elevation of 10,000 feet above sea level. So there is a lot of coffee that is produced in the Dominican Republic. And so that's what my grandparents did. They owned land. And that's what they did. They grew coffee, so they had the entrepreneurship gene in them.
So you were destined for
I
this.
was destined. And so fast forward to today, where I have a lot of relatives that dabble in all kinds of entrepreneurship, from a home care agency, from a bodega to a restaurant. So everybody's sort of engaged in entrepreneurship. But when I was 4, we moved to Connecticut. So Connecticut has been my home forever, I want to say. This is where I've grown up. And I've always somehow or another been very curious, and I believe like all the jobs that I've held have had some component of business development in them, connecting the dots. And so one of the things that I've been fortunate to do was to kind of make those connections in our communities, help folks connect the dots, be able to translate. And so my Spanish-speaking skills, whereas when I was growing up, I never thought that outside of my home and maybe my immediate family, I would need them. My Spanish-speaking skills have been a tremendous asset in my career because it has allowed me to be multifaceted, wear 2 different hats, use both sides of my brain. So, so I'm very fortunate in that arena to be able to use my bilingual skills in my role as Deputy District Director representing the Small Business Administration here in the state of Connecticut.
Now, I know that you have a background in television, and I have to imagine that allows you to better tell the stories of these small business owners.
I do understand television a little bit more than ordinary folks out there. I was the station manager for Telemundo when they were an affiliate here in Hartford, Connecticut, all of Central Connecticut and Western Massachusetts. One of the wonderful things about Telemundo that a lot of folks don't know is that Telemundo originated in Puerto Rico. And so we have such a thriving Puerto Rican community in the state of Connecticut. So brand loyalty is a big deal. And so, so it was really fun to be able to be on the other side of Telemundo on the business development side, right? You know, pitching the station to advertising agencies and basically selling the product, which continues to remain strong, housed under NBC. And so we're fortunate to have that local presence here, not only in Connecticut, but in all of New England, I would say.
And then finally, do you have any advice for first-time business owners as they try to make their mark?
First-time business owners, I mean, you need to know that the federal government has free resources available to you to start, to grow, thrive, expand, even to export. And so we work with businesses from the startup phase, from the idea. Let's say, I have an idea, I need a business plan. We have resource partners that can help you put that business plan together. If you need funding, we have government guaranteed loan programs that go from $1,000 all the way up to $5.5 million. So that's a really big deal. And we also have contracting services, contracting programs, because remember, the federal government doesn't really make anything, so we have to buy everything. So why not buy from you, being a small business owner, right? What a way to grow your business, right?
There's so much support here in Connecticut, and you are certainly a big part of that. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you for having me.